Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I started recording episode 8, but didn't actually start recording. I forgot to start my capture software. So, I've already been through most of the day that I was going to use for episode 8. We'll see if I can get enough content out of the rest of the day to make an episode. If not, well, then I guess the days will get out of whack. But they're already out of whack, so it doesn't matter that much. Welcome to Narrow Ground Entertainment. I'm Steve the Unimpressed, and this is, potentially, Episode 8 of Steve Solo's 7 Days to Die Alpha 19. What I had already done in this day before I started capturing was visit the trader and buy some useful stuff. I actually ran myself almost entirely out of Duke's Casino tokens, and I decided that for the rest of the episode I was going to come back and raid this little military barracks or whatever it is that was this point of interest that I marked as revisit this a couple of episodes ago. I've already been through most of it, and I'm up here in the top of the guard tower, which appears to be the good loot stash in this point of interest. So I'm going to open up some of this stuff and see what I've got, and then I am probably going to quickly run back and check my farms, because we're getting close to the end of the day already. Medical pile of glue. And one more of animal fat. Neither of those seems very medical to me. But I guess I'm not a doctor. What's in the reinforced chest? Okay, some of this is quite interesting. Got a much better hunting knife than I was able to make on my own, so that's going to be a nice upgrade. Robotic sledges. I'm not entirely sure what you can do with these. I'm not sure if they're useful in mining in any way, or if they are just for fighting zombies, or how good they would be at either task. I'll collect them anyway, though, along with all of this ammunition. And let's see what's in the gun store box. Ooh, a steel spear, which is something we haven't seen before. And steel club parts. I don't think there was a steel club in this game in Alpha 18, so I have not encountered that before at all. There was a steel spear, and I've seen those before. That'll be a nice upgrade from the iron one I've been carrying around. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and slap that on my hotbar right away. And it looks like that's everything that's upstairs. So let's head back down and see if there's anything useful remaining in the basement. Or, well, I guess it's not a basement, it's just the ground level. This spot had boards that collapse underneath you as you go across them on it, so I'm just going to carefully maneuver my way across that. There. There were a number of spots with that. I managed not to fall down the tower, somehow. Here's some good stuff in the bookcase. Another book from the Lucky Looter book series, and the schematic to make the Gravedigger mod, which is just a mod for your shovel that helps you dig more quickly. Let's see if there's anything else useful lying around. Ammunition pile. Can never have too much ammunition. I found a lot of it here. Alright, we're already kind of heavy, so let's start heading back. I'm not going to leave this gut pile behind, though. I decided earlier, back when I had forgotten to start my capture, that I wasn't going to bother going out to get that airdrop today. It actually dropped right next to my pillars for fighting the zombie hordes. So, it's not like I'm going to lose track of it, but I did mark it on the map. So I'll have to go out there eventually and get it. We'll see exactly when that happens. I am not going to pass up this pile of trash under the tree, though. Despite the fact that I'm already having trouble moving because I'm carrying too much stuff. I believe Magpie has been mentioned. Finally, I'm back. And this time I think I'm just going to place blocks and walk over them, because I'm none too confident in my ability to jump that gap when I'm over encumbered so much. Start putting some stuff away. Alright, it's late, but I have divested myself of some of my inventory clutter, and I'm going to run down to the farm anyway, and take care of business down there. Because we should be able to harvest these again, and I want to get my production sped up. There we go, we've got some pumpkin plants ready. Alright, that's everything harvested. Now let's see what we can get for seeds. Looks like 2 pumpkins and a blueberry. Let's get the blueberry out. 1 more pumpkin. And where is my extra farm plots? There they are. Put 1 more out for those. How many pumpkins is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. In a couple of days, we'll actually be up to a full 10 plant row of pumpkins. I could probably get corn up to that now, but I'm not really trying to do that at the moment because of the limitations on how much material I have available to make farm plots. We'll go ahead and place this extra farm plot back there and get the corn all organized nice in a neat row as well. It's also officially night, so if any zombies come now, they will be running. So hopefully no zombies come. I brought plenty of ammo, that's fine. Business is now taken care of down here though, so let's get back up to base. There, made it back safe and sound. Nothing to worry about. Except the part where I'm starving. Let's just take care of that. One of the interesting things I found at that little military camp was a much better hunting knife than the one that I've been using. And indeed a much better hunting knife than I'm able to make, because if I remember correctly, I made the one that I'm using. So I'm going to take the tempered blade mod off of my old one and put it on this one. Now I have a new hunting knife. And I think I have mentioned this before, but typically with quality 1 equipment, it's not really worth selling, and it's especially not worth repairing it to sell. So I usually scrap it. You usually wind up getting more back for it than in resources than you would have gotten in money. The padded gloves I'm not so sure about, because they are quality 6, but they do require a repair kit to repair. And I'm not going to save 2 quality 6 padded gloves. That would just be ridiculous. Especially considering I'm not actually using light armor even. I'm also a little bit on the fence about whether to repair and sell my padded boots. I think I'm just going to scrap those. I'll repair the padded gloves and we'll see how much they're worth after that. 126, so they went up by more than the price of a repair kit, so there's at least that. There's that much in their favor. I'm going to repair some of the other items that I found, and we will see about whether or not I'm going to sell some of it. I'm definitely going to sell off my cast-off spear. I found a steel one today, and the iron one is good enough to be worth some money. I'm not really sure what to do with the robotic sledges. Not sure whether I want to play around with them at all or not. Ah, okay. So this is not just a turret, you can use it in the hand. Oop, I may have just destroyed that. No. It fell nicely to the ground. Sometimes in this game, when you place something in a spot that it shouldn't be able to be placed, it will fall and break. But apparently not with this. This is apparently a melee weapon. I think I'm going to save this and try it out. We'll see how that goes. Alright, if some zombies amble by tonight, we will try this thing out on them. See how good that winds up being. But for now, I'm going to work on the mine a little bit. I've been talking about expanding this outward a little bit in the past couple of episodes. Sometimes that kind of happens naturally as you get deeper into the ore deposits. So once you get down far enough, you can start digging out sideways, because there's more ore out sideways. As that happens, you might get a big enough cavern down here that without any extra effort on your part, you have enough space down here to separate your crafting benches and stuff enough that they're on different sections of the heat map. That can help out quite a bit with keeping the number of zombies that show up outside your house manageable. It will be interesting to find out as time goes on how much further this ore deposit runs out to the sides. I believe, yep, judging from the position of the ladder, this is the downhill slope. So this could keep going out as it goes down. One way or another, though, eventually we're going to wind up with quite the cavern down here. I'm going to have to put in plenty of supports, otherwise my entire base will just fall into the earth. Which, as funny as that would be quite a loss. We'll see whether I actually manage to make an episode out of this recording, having forgotten to start until more than halfway through what I had intended to record. I am somewhat doubtful of that, but if I can't find at least 10 minutes of actual content in here, then I'm not going to bother putting that out as an episode. I'll just tag it on to the beginning of the next one. But I guess you can tell for yourselves where that decision fell. Regardless of what happens there, thank you for watching. Be sure to laugh at my ineptitude down in the comments. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel to see more content from me, and if you would like to help my channel grow, please share it with your friends. Goodbye and God bless.